So back here, it's like Wednesday or something. I keep track of the days hardly anymore. Last night we got this all welded in. We got that tacked in. I need to come back and do a little bit of grinding, primer the inside of here, but we also got to add a little lip here. Got this all kind of knocked down, ground down, cleaned up, and then working on. I still need to grind this down, but I got our inner. Basically, what happened was this panel here comes down and becomes the inner rocker. We've actually welded it down here, but the problem is with it coming down and then dropping down, there's nothing tying this inner rocker or the top of this rocker into this inner rocker. So here I built a little L bracket, welded it through here, and then just stitched it in across here. And then we're going to grind that down and seam seal it. We'll have that all seam sealed up. So kind of like the factory would have done, but I want to get the inside of that rocker a little bit of strength. I got the back piece made, basically just back same thing as we're using this weld through primer just to give the back of that metal some sort of protection. I scuffed it down and cleaned it with a wax and grease remover. So I'm going to let that primer dry it, and then I'm going to put that in down here. Go ahead and add a little more strength to that rocker. So let's see if we can't just keep trucking on this thing. A pretty decent gap. I need to tweak on this door just a little bit. I'm just trying to get both doors as close as I can, adjust one, adjust, kind of do a little bit instead of getting one perfect and then having one way off. I know that everything is off just because we built the rear door, built the B-pillar. Only thing that I'm pretty sure is still pretty dialed would be this here, because I didn't do anything here, and then the door, which we got a pretty good line across here. And then EME and put rockers on it. So that's kind of the only thing I really have to go by, and possibly like this across here, because this is pretty straight, and then like this gap here. So everything else is going to be me building or taking off another truck and adjusting. So with that being said, I've got both doors fitting pretty good. I got a decent line through there. If this was in a little bit with our skin on it, it would probably be about there, which is out just a hair here and out of here a little bit here. So I'm gonna have to try to push that over. Got a decent gap there, a little tight on the front door, but I knew that going into it, so I can trim this back when we put our door skin on. So that's something that we're gonna have to address. But right now, what I'm looking at, I went ahead and put our big window piece in, our big back window piece, inner panel. We got, I know Mike bought this from somewhere. I'm just stuck in it. Just kind of stuck in here, just kind of see how it fits along here, and then the overall way that the panel fits. So I'm just kind of eyeballing stuff around. I think before I go home tonight, I'm going to maybe drop this panel back out, and then I've just got it clamped. And then maybe cut this out, since this is just so ugly, rusted, beat up, and been welded, and it just kind of does not look good. But we went ahead and cut this one off a cab out back here. So I've got my ink mark there where I'm going to trim this panel down. Basically, since we're rusted in here, I'm going to come right above that, right above this hole, and then come back down. I'm going to leave myself coming in off our panel into here, so then I can get to the backside of here, and hopefully get a hammer and dolly in there where I can kind of massage that panel back out. This will all be to crap anyway, so I'm not sure it's going to make that big a difference, but I was able to kind of hammer and dolly this one down here and put in that quarter panel. When you see the back of the cab needs some love, because it's got a big old whoop dent right here, and then something came across here and dented it. So we'll hammer and dolly that down the road, but right now I'm just trying to get rid of this ugliness. The rest of the cab's not all rusted now that we passed Shannon. That's really kind of the last big patch we need to do. So I think I'm going to cut that chunk out, throw that in there, weld it up, and then hopefully get out of here. But we're going to weld that up and see if we can't get this thing at least welded in before the end of the day. that little filler panel welded in. Kind of don't like those because if they're just a hair small and they sink in, it's hard to get them tapped back out. You know, other than like cutting this out, kind of like we did, and be able to get back there and hammer and dolly it. But it's a little low right there. But all in all, I think it'll be all right. So pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna end up calling this video done here. I stepped on that. I'm calling the video done here for today. I'll probably just end this video. So if you like this type of stuff, if you like me trucking away on this old rusty junk, give me a like, a subscribe, comment below, and remember, you got there, create something today, even if it sucks. Peace.